So I have the Tamron 50 to 300, which I've been testing out, and today I want to try out to go take photos of the moon to see if 300 is enough, and with the 33 megapixels of this camera, can I crop in enough to get a good photo? Let's see what happens. The main thing that I know that I'm going to be needing is obviously the camera and the lens, but a tripod, which I brought my tripod for this purpose, and we're going to be trying to get creative with it, but mainly it's about figuring out if the distance will be enough with this lens. And of course, you can't miss out on a rooftop to be able to see things from above so that you can find your shot. Well, the only thing to do while we wait is try to get gear ready so that we can make sure we are prepared for when the moon decides to come out. Who knows, maybe I'll get some photos of something else while we wait, because we gotta hope for the best. Well, at least the sunset is looking good, but we're gonna have to figure out if we can take something from here. Well, still waiting. At least the sunset is kind of looking nice, but we're gonna have to see if it's gonna pull through or not, because there's a lot of kind of cloud right now. So my guess is it might be a bust, and that sometimes happens when you're trying to get the photos that you want to get. But we're still gonna try to make the best of it and see if we can wait a little bit longer, see what happens, and if we can capture anything still. Well, I don't think we're gonna get lucky today, guys. And that's kind of depressing, because I do want to test out this lens with the moon, and I've only gotten a shot of the moon during the daytime, so here you go. And it wasn't horrible, obviously, but I feel like it'd be nicer at nighttime because I can actually have a tripod for it. I had to do that handheld, so I guess it is what it is for now. But I don't want to sound defeated just yet. I'm gonna keep waiting just a little bit longer. Maybe we'll get lucky and we might have the moon pop out last minute, because I've been literally looking everywhere for the stupid moon, and sun is still setting, but over here behind me is that. So who knows? It might be coming soon. I don't know. Well, I feel a little defeated because nothing went how it should have. But that's a reality of creating content, no matter if it's for YouTube, for myself, client work. Some days we have the days that it just doesn't go our way, and you just have to try again. It sucks, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a waste of a couple of hours today, but that's the whole understanding of why I do this for myself, at least, why I enjoy doing content creation, is a challenge of getting it right. And today it wasn't a failure, it just wasn't a finished job. And to me, that just means that I have to come back stronger, hopefully next time. I don't have that much time with this lens to be able to do it again. So I wanted to go ahead and just pack up and go to a different location just because time was limited. I wanted to see if I could test my luck with another location, as I kept trying to see if the moon would rise, to see if I could capture it tonight. Well, I tried my best to come out to one more location just to not give up on tonight's video, but you win some, you lose some, and I'm sorry that it didn't work out how we wanted to tonight. Like I said, we'll keep working on it. It's unfinished business, so we'll see what happens next time. Well, it is currently 5:22 a.m. and like I said, failure is just unfinished business, and we have some unfinished business to do. See, things happen for a reason, and we couldn't photograph the moon when we were on the rooftop, but I just stepped outside with my dog to let him out to go to the bathroom, and guess what's out there? So we're gonna try to photograph it from my backyard. Even though there's some trees and everything, I think we can still make it work and see if we can make that photo happen. We got our gear because we're at home and it's easy to get it. So time to go to the backyard and try to get the moon. So this was our first attempt right there. to get the moon. Not too bad, actually. This is obviously zoomed in, but we're in the right trajectory. And it's hard to get the photo right now because the clouds keep moving, but we're gonna try to get one more shot, but I'm happy with the one I was able to take already. But we're gonna see if we can get one more and we'll be having some successful unfinished business, basically. Success. I think we got it, so there we go. We're gonna review it and go back inside. Well, we're done with taking a photo, actually, finally. It's crazy because I kept talking to my wife and I was like, you know what, I didn't get the shot, this kind of sucks. I was trying to hopefully, find it. It's just the moonrise didn't happen until well later. And I noticed it was gonna keep going up until early in the morning. So I was like, you know what, it might not be the right moonrise where I would wanna capture when it's at the biggest point, but it's better to finish a job than not finish at all whatsoever, despite of it not being perfect. And that's kind of what this video has taught me. It's just that not everything will always go our way, but we'll be able to just go ahead and go out to create and have fun with it. Because for me, it was so fun to just be able to bring out my cameras and just create a video, try to test out things, see what I could capture. And if it wasn't what it was gonna be that I wanted it to be yet, I was still gonna just be hopeful that I could finish the job another day. And luckily it was, in the morning. So kind of nice to be able to do it. Now it's almost 6 a.m. So the sun is gonna start peeking through soon enough, and good old sunrise around like 6:30 or whatever. But at least we got the chance to test it out with this lens to get to the 300 range. Would it be nicer to have the 400 or maybe 600 range of a telephoto lens? Of course, that would be nicer to get up closer, but with the 50 to 300 having that dynamic kind of focal range, it's just nice to be able to just go ahead and use this lens to create a lot of different types of shots with just one lens, which is the nicest part about it all. Me personally, I just was kind of in awe that I can zoom in that much with one lens and it's not that heavy. So kind of just happy with that I was able to just at least get some moon shots. And to me, whether I have to crop in quite a bit because obviously the focal range is not enough, but luckily having 33 megapixels with the A7 IV gives me a little bit more wiggle room, and you can do a lot of post editing to give yourself a little bit more kind of enhancements, if you will, if you want to. But for me, I'm happy that I was able to at least get that photo and show it to you guys with this video. But with all that said and done, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, share this video with a friend. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya. Going back to bed.